Second take, week 5. We got somebody. Ryan Hannigan is with us. How are you, Ryan?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, man. And then we're here, obviously, with Mike as well. Mike is 4-0. I just want to say that out loud. 4-0, Mike. The only undefeated left. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I just want to say that Cordell Patterson, I'll be getting your jerseys very soon. And I just want to appreciate everything that you've done for me.
You picked him up after week 1, right? He was
yeah. It was
he was
after,
free agent.
what was it, week 3?
No, it was week 2. It was week 2.
I'll look it up.
That's definitely the pickup of the year, I would say.
I mean, if he continues it definitely will be for sure.
Now, there's a lot of people who are upset, including myself, about that and how he's good. And I'm not going to say I'm a hater because I picked him up in the ESPN league. So, and he's starting in that flex spot looking real pretty. But all right, well, let's keep it moving here and let's get into these power rankings, huh?
I hope you gave Mr. I Get No Respect a good
power
ranking.
We gave Hannigan some respect.
Okay, good.
We couldn't put him over you, though, Mike. We couldn't put him over you because you're 4-0.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Here we are with the power rankings for week 5. I think we got to shut out the 0-4 at the bottom. I had to make a little bracket for themselves.
That's messed up. You didn't have to do that.
Oh, I had to do it. It is not easy to go 0-4. I don't know if you guys saw on the group meeting today, but Xavier, or was it Mikey? One of them shouted each other out and said, we're going to get our first win this week. It was pretty funny. I absolutely loved it. But yes, Mike, 4-0. Top of the power rankings here, and then Hannigan getting a big win last week, bolts himself to the 2 spot. Following suit, Piani also getting a big win, moving up to the 3 spot. Ryan Downs fell, taking an L last week, and then Matt stayed steady at 5. Dave has taken a big decrease. I think Dave's team isn't real. I think it's inflated numbers. If you look at his total points scored, they're not more than the points he's been scored on. So his 3-1 is not real to me. It's kind of like the Bears last year when they were 5-1. I don't think you're real, Dave. I think you need another move. Something's got to happen because the team's not putting up points. They're not producing.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can only beat the person in front of you, right?
Yeah, at the end of the day, but when playoffs come, I don't think he's going to be a threat at this current state. I think he knows that. But you know what? Ryan, was saying, cousin Ryan was saying, Dave, he likes to get hot at the end. So this could just be his method.
I mean, he got pretty high. He was 3-0, wasn't he, this year so far? And then he just lost
he started
his first
3-0,
game.
took an L.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the end of the year, he's always putting up like 170, 165.
All the time. Yeah, those big gaudy numbers.
I think it was him that beat me in the first.
Yes.
Was it him? Okay.
Yeah, he beat you to go to the finals.
Yeah. I don't think it was even close either.
No, it wasn't. And then, I got a win last week, moved myself back up to 7. I had a big win, an impressive win over Xavier. Xavier, no slouch. We'll get into it, obviously, with last week's results. But I got a win, moving to 7. The champ stayed at 8. Nate lost, dropping to 9. Rob got his first victory. Shout out to Rob, 1-3, moving up to 10. And then Jesse took an L, falling to 1-3. Panic meter is high for Jesse. Danny, of course, at 12. I talked to him this week, a little worried about his matchup with Xavier. A little worried. And then I spoke on earlier, 0-4, Xavier and Mikey. Holy cow. We're here.
It doesn't make any sense.
Can they? I mean, this is 15 straight.
It does not make any sense. It's actually 16 straight, I think, right?
Oh, is it 16 now? It was 15 last week?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Nevertheless, that's a lot of games to lose straight.
Yeah.
And then Mikey, I was cracking jokes saying I've never seen 0-2 next to him. He's doubled that. He's gone 0-4. That's crazy.
It really is.
Yeah, Mikey usually does really good.
Yeah. Never seen Mikey this bad.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, the 2 tight end thing failed this year. Or 3, was it 3 tight ends?
It was 3. Yeah.
It usually pays off, but he's got Kelsey.
He's got Kelsey. Yeah, he took him at 5 in a 14.
I can't believe how bad Kittle's doing. He's not really
I know.
That's good.
Maybe he's still getting back from the injury. But you know what? For these guys, Xavier and Mikey, they can look forward. This is why comes in October. You got fantasy basketball on the horizon for these guys. They can regroup, rebuild. I'm not saying give up, but you can channel some of that energy into basketball like Xavier did last year and get a second place finish and cash out and win a little money back so you're not taking a full loss in this league. But that was the power
rankings. The money. I need to. I think what is this? My 4th or 5th year?
I think it's your. Well, you started in 2018, didn't you?
I think this is my 4th year.
Yeah, I think it's your 4th year. Yeah, you haven't cashed yet, right?
No.
It's not a good investment.
It is. It's got a lot of entertainment value.
Yeah, it's fun. What do you mean? It's a great investment. I haven't won in 10 years, Tyler. What the hell? Are you coming at me too?
I mean, guys, I haven't won since 2018. I got second, which was nice, but
I got second. What was that? I thought I got second 2018.
Oh, you got second 2018. No, you got second in 2017 with Matt.
Oh, okay.
But sorry about that. Let's get back to sharing the screen because now we have the Waiver Wired segment where some big money was spent here. $133 total spent on the week. Starting us off with a big bang. I got a text from Jesse the day before. He said, "How much you putting in?" And I told him a good amount. And he said, "It won't be enough." And I looked at my fab budget and it was $81. This guy put in 82. I couldn't physically match him.
Hilarious.
Damian Williams. Obviously,
hilarious.
Montgomery out 4 to 5 weeks. Could be 3, knowing David. I'm hoping for it. $82. Amazing. What are your guys' thoughts?
I don't get it. I looked at his running backs and they're both, I would start them both over Damian Williams for the next 3 weeks. So this is definitely a defensive move. He just wanted to keep Damian Williams off of somebody's roster. And I can't see him offensively playing Damian Williams over his running backs.
I can see that because he is 1-3. That's absolutely something you got to be thinking about. He needs wins now.
$82? Yes. Just $82 your entire fab to keep him off of somebody else's roster. We need an explanation for that one.
We'll have to bring him on. I completely agree with you. And then, Mike, he is the Mike Davis owner. So, Mike's sitting here parading Cordell Patterson as a savior. He is taking the L's on Mike Davis. So maybe we'll start him over Mike Davis or perhaps in the flex. I don't know.
And then he also picked up the can you see? I'm trying to find the waiver report for him. I don't know how much money everyone put on him. If you could pull that up, Tyler, pull that absolutely. Up. But did you put money on him, right? It'll show you. So if you just scroll down a little bit, it'll say waiver report. Or actually, you know what? I don't know if it does, to be honest. But no, I wanted to see how much money everyone put on him. No.
I think it's only on the app, but I think I can go. No, right here, waiver report.
Here it is right there. Perfect. Does it show? No, it doesn't show. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, anyways, I'm pretty sure a lot of people put bids in for him. How much money did you put on him?
I put 40 down.
I put 50. No, hold on. We figured this out, didn't we? Well, I can look on my phone. I have my phone on me. Let's go back to waiver wire.
I thought 40 was a lot. I thought I was actually having buyer's remorse before you even
thought you were going to get him.
I was like, man, I hope I don't get him.
No, I have
running backs are a premium though. Like you kind of have to
like
go
Tyler said, it's a 3-week rental. He's not. This is Montgomery was walking around. He walked off on his own.
Yeah, that's true. But stuff like that lingers. You never really know.
All right, so we had. I'll break the numbers down for you guys. 82, obviously at the top with Jesse. The next highest bidder was myself at $52.
Okay.
Then, actually, Ryan, you were tied with Nate at $41.
Oh, $41.
Wow.
Joe added 8. He tried for 18, and then of course Piani put a $0 bid in.
That guy is great.
Oh, that's amazing. That $0 bid.
You got to put a zero. Amazing. You got to get. You get to see. You know what? That's also amazing. A trick. If you put a $0 bid, you get to see no matter what how much people paid. But moving forward, I had a big pickup. I dropped 22, obviously winning Laviska Shenault Jr. With the news to Ryan's guy DJ Shark, injury, we predict a lot of work for this man, and that's why I went and got him. The next highest bidder, of course, was Ryan. Hannigan. He had $20, and I bid the 22.
I'm a big fan of Chanel too. I should have put money on him. I was thinking about it the night before, and I forgot to do it.
Absolutely.
I really wanted to put, because I watched the entire Thursday night game, and I was like, dude, he's a baller. I can't believe he's on waivers right now. Like, I was like, oh, I can't wait to put money on him, and I never did. Stupid.
Yeah. And then
don't you think it's kind of disrespectful that Jesse put $0, that he got the Las Vegas defense? Isn't that kind of disrespectful to Justin Fields? He doesn't respect Justin Fields. You think about that? Like, you guys didn't think about that?
Him this week. He's playing the Bears.
Nah, Raiders are playing the Bears.
Yeah. What do you mean? Oh, to Fields. I thought you meant Herbert. I'm so sorry. It is disrespectful.
No. That is disrespectful.
He's betting, but look, I'm gonna tell you something, Jesse. Nagy's not calling the plays for that game, so it won't be what you think it is. Absolutely. And then obviously, Mikey $18. Dave put 12, and Xavier put 9 on Labiska Chenault. It was decent. And then your big pickup here, Devontae Parker. So you clearly, Ryan, you had two $20 bids out. You were just seeing which one you could hit.
Right. And I think my priority was Parker. I was really considering Chenault because I think he's going to get 9-10 targets every game from here on out. But I don't know. I think Parker was more of a consistent play.
Yeah. I like it.
And he has a good connection with
they're no longer Tua. Who is that?
No, I know.
And he's doing it without Tua, so that's great.
Yeah, what's the name of the quarterback? It's not Bridgewater. It's not Bridgewater.
Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett.
Oh, it is?
Jacoby Brissett.
And then shout out to Mikey 0-4. He's got to make some moves. Khalil Herbert is the third running back on the Bears, so it makes sense for somebody to pick him up. $12, modest bid, not terrible. And then he also added the electrifying athletic Tyler Heineke, quarterback for the Washington football team, $4. I like that pickup. He needs help. Fields is not erupted yet. Too soon for Fields, I think. So that's why he went with Heineken. Taylor Heineke.
What were we gonna say, Heineken?
Kids are yelling in the background. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
When does Tariq Cohen come back?
I think week 6. After week 6.
Okay, so that's even less of a desire for Damian Williams or Herbert, right?
I agree, and it's like, are they going to work him back a little slower? Are they just going to put him right back in? I heard week 6 is when he comes off the pup. So is that following week? Is it week 6 on the dot? I don't know. We'll have to watch and see. But you're right, and I was a little worried about David too. I think David's going to get his even with Tariq. It's kind of like thunder lightning. So I'm not really too worried about that one. But I thought about making a move and seeing it. But you can't let go of David, I couldn't do it. I was like, that's my RB1. He's on the – I mean, how often do you get to root for a Bears player, or even a Chargers player? It's tough.
What do you mean? You just put him on IR?
I can't even do that because Nagy didn't want to say he was unavailable until after Wednesday. So I can't put him on IR until next week.
Yeah, he's taking up a slot. That kind of sucks.
That's totally fine, though. It's fine. Zach Ertz, $5 to Xavier, tight end, Philadelphia. I mean, maybe something. Jeremy McNichols to Dave for $3 in Tennessee. Ryan was not a fan of that one.
No, I don't see that the appeal. Right? He had one good game. He made 16 points in week 4, but Darrington Evans is the backup for Derrick Henry. So if anything happens to Henry,
your team.
What's that? Yeah.
He's
been on IR, but I think he's coming off in next week. So if anything happens to Henry, well, I mean, it's $3. He spent $3.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like he spent $82.
Samaje Perine, $3, Cincinnati running back. There's some news to the champ, obviously. There's some news that Joe Mixon might be out.
Yeah. Week to week. I saw this update. I don't know why. I thought he was already on a team. I didn't know he was even available.
It was a pretty free ad, if you ask me. Joe Mixon, I feel like it's always day to day with him.
Week to week. Yeah.
week to week. I'm
exactly.
sorry, I'm getting into basketball mindset.
It's the same thing.
Apologize.
Same thing. No, it's the same thing. You're not lying. You're not lying. It's true. Feels the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never seen the appeal in draft on draft day for Joe Mixon, and he's always injured. He's always getting injured. So I didn't understand how he was considered a like an elite running back.
I know, like a top 12 guy or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like, we always because we don't have Joe Mixon, so we always think that he's always injured. But then you like see his stats at the end of the year. He's like, oh yeah, he had 900 rushing yards, 300 receiving yards. Like, what the? When did he get these receiving yards? Because I thought he was hurt all year, you know. And the guy that always has him is not like winning the league or anything like that. So you're like, what's going on? When did he get all these yards? But it's like towards the end of the year, like between week 8 and week 16, he has like crazy games, you know.
He's like a girly type running back. You know?
Yeah.
Right.
He's injured, but when he's not, he does great sometimes.
Right. Exactly.
So let's move forward here. Last week's results. Shout out to you and Piani, Mike. 6 out of 7. You guys almost got the perfect. While I only got 3 out of 7 right. So something must have been in the water. Piani would have got 7 out of 7 if he had taken me and not letting that pride get in his way.
For Xavier, yeah. We both took Xavier.
Yeah.
We both took Xavier, I think. Damn.
No, you took me.
Oh, I did take you. Okay, never mind.
But the game of the week came down to, this was a divisional matchup and kind of like bragging rights in a way, or a good lead, if you will. Piani's team just showed up in a big way. 152.32. That is huge. Big contributions out of his running backs this week. This is why he took them early 1 and 2.
I agree. Yeah. I think he should just rename his team to the Bills Mafia. Might as well, right?
Sure.
Who got Dawson Knox? Dude?
Oh, it was a big $30 bid for Dawson Knox last week.
I think that was well worth it.
Yeah, 35. It was $35 to Matt, and Matt got him.
Matt got him.
Got 2 touchdowns. Yeah,
that was a good grab.
Marquise Brown didn't drop the ball on that touchdown. I saw that touchdown. It was really nice.
Yeah, and Josh Allen, Tyler Bass, Bills defense together, they put up like 60. That's amazing.
And then, the running backs obviously was the difference in this one, right? 9 out of Chuba. And then they got behind in this game. They had a pass. And then obviously Naheem Hines was just nothing for him. Allen Robinson. Wow.
Sam Darnold had 31 against Dallas. Wow.
They had a ball
2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Wow. He must
Sam
have
Darnold looking good this year, huh?
Yeah. You know what? That's all he just needed to get out of New York. That's all.
Everybody get away from Adam Gase. All right, my matchup. Xavier, I'm sorry, man. You probably would have beat a lot of other teams, obviously, this week. But you played me.
He would have beat half the league, right?
Yeah.
More than half the league.
Yeah, he had a fourth highest score. This week.
It's unfortunate, man. That's why you come to the jungle, baby. 172. 172. Call me Dave, because I'm putting up the big points this year. It's my turn. I took the guy, Tyreek Hill, the 50-piece man, puts up 47. I was screaming at the Bears game, getting these alerts on my phone. Obviously losing David's a big chink in the armor now. Like we're not feeling great at running back. I believe my third running back right now is David Johnson. So
you just picked up David Johnson?
I picked up David. I don't have another running back. I
dropped him. Weren't you talking crap about him?
I took the guy in Houston who had the most PPR value. That was my mindset. It's bleak out here, man. But it was nice to see Darren Waller get in the end zone. For my opponent, he had a serviceable game. Eckler looks phenomenal. Eckler had a big game for your Los Angeles Chargers, Mike.
Yes, he did. No, Deebo Samuel had the big game, though. That was a crazy big game.
Deebo's having a big year.
Yes, he is. Didn't you put up 172 week 1 as well?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's 2 big performances out of my team. I predict there will be more.
Yeah, every week that Tyreek goes off you're gonna win.
Which is almost every week, it seems like.
Yeah, it feels like, yeah.
That was the mindset taking him at 8.
Yeah.
I was right after you, right? So
you were
I got
9,
Jefferson right after him.
You took Justin Jefferson, yes.
I just feel bad for Xavier.
If Tyreek would have fell to you, would you have taken him there?
What's that?
If Tyreek fell to you there, would you have taken him?
Oh, yeah, definitely. There was no other, all the good running backs were gone, pretty much. I didn't want to touch. I think I could have got Zeke.
Mm-hmm.
But, I I don't know. I didn't want to touch him. I feel like he was like one of these guys who got 2 good years in the league and then he's just going to diminish.
Mhm.
But I mean, he's doing okay, but
Yeah, he scored well for Piani last week, but
right.
yeah. So unfortunate, Xavier, like you said, fourth highest score would have been anybody, man. That sucks, but
at least when you got 172, the guy playing against you got like 131. Whenever I have big games like that, when I get like 170, the guy I'm playing will get like 70.
I know.
Yeah.
You're like, what a waste.
By 90 or 100 points, and I'm like, but when I need those 170 points, I get like 65.
It's so true. It's so true, man.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. It's like I wish I could move these guys a certain week just to play or bench them here. I don't need you anymore. Get off the field, less injury. But Joe took down Jesse in pretty good fashion here. Dalvin Cook, man, 6.4 in this game. And then Pitts is not returning that third round value. And then starting.
I was gonna draft him too.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, I think, dude, I really think that Jesse needs a quarterback, dude, a reliable quarterback, you know, because he could have won this game had he just had someone that could drop 20, 24, you know what I'm saying? And then Beasley, man, against Houston, you're at 40.
You would think 20 points out of him or 18 points, right?
Against Houston? Yeah.
They dropped 40.
And he only had 16 yards. That was it. One catch, I think, or 2 catches. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous.
It is insane. And I mean, like, and then, you know, not saying anything from Joe, he had a pretty solid game. Marvin Jones didn't really show up for him, but decent points all across the board for him. And Dak Prescott looks like a top 4 quarterback this year, fantasy wise. And Derrick Henry, 157 yards. They gave him they lost this game against the Jets, which is crazy. But they gave that man like 30 something carries, 31 carries, 32 carries. Like, this guy is getting all the work. Obviously, no Julio, no AJ Brown. That's why it happened, but wasn't enough.
He's had over 32 touches in the last 3 weeks.
Crazy numbers.
So
man.
you got to be, you know, that's a lot. I don't know if Joe's weary on that or I don't know. This guy had 2,000-yard rushes. It doesn't matter. He's breaking all the records. He's a freak of nature. Maybe why do I care about the analytics or his knees are gonna give out or something like that? Like, let the man play. He's a human being. Like, freak of nature. And Kareem Hunt's been very good when he's on the field. I think it just needs more opportunity. I have a thing. I don't wish this to happen, obviously, but we talked about this week 1 with Joe. If anything happens to Nick Chubb where he misses any time, Kareem Hunt can very well be the number 1 running back in the league. Do you guys agree with that?
Oh yeah, he's definitely an Alvin Kamara type.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. And we kind of dogged Joe for that 4th round selection.
No, we didn't. Why would we dog him?
I dogged him. I didn't think. Oh, I'm sorry. I dogged Joe for that 4th round selection. Don't even put that for the disrespect on Mike's name.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was a very good pick. But I don't know. Hindsight's 2020. He looks good right now.
Well, dude, he's like the 5th running back right now. So
yeah,
if he gets even more work, you know, the thing is, Cleveland have a real commitment to run the ball. You know, so that's always a good offense to be in. You know.
And he's got 2 defenses on his team. So you guys got to look at the champs roster and try to mimic that. I mean, this guy repeated. He is the dynasty.
Stop it, man.
He is the dynasty. I had 2 defenses last week and I won.
This guy is what, 2-2 now? Hilarious, man. This guy's always going to be
2-2. And you wouldn't believe who's playing this week.
Yeah.
All right. This was a surprise. This was a shocker. Ryan talking all that smack a couple weeks ago. Mr. Downs here takes an L to his boy Matt. Yep. Matt is 3-1.
Yep.
Here's the Dawson Knox right for you. 20 points, 2 touchdowns. Darrell Henderson balled out. Matt has running backs. If you need running backs, go to Matt.
Yeah, dude. Leonard Fournette looked good.
Use a running back.
Yeah, I need to trade. I need to talk to Matt. What happened to Chris Carson? He got hurt?
Mm-hmm.
He
got a neck injury. I don't know how severe, though. I don't know if he's going to miss time or not.
Yeah. What were we going to say, Ryan? My bad.
No, I'm saying I can use a running back for Matt. So I'm trying to scan his team to see what his needs are. He doesn't need a tight end. So it's like that definitely filled a big void for him.
He could use a receiver. Like Juju's been a little injury prone. And
no, I disagree, dude. Mike Williams has been going on. He had a bad game, but Mike Williams has been going off, man.
I think he can upgrade his flex spot. I don't know. You're right. Matt's in a good position. Matt's team looks as deep as any in the league.
Yeah.
I'm sure he loves to hear it. Even Daniel Jones on his bench, backup quarterback, 28. He drafted Daniel Jones too.
I can't believe they beat the Saints. That ruined a lot of people's parlays. Remember Mikey Uno's parlays in the morning?
Yeah.
I can't believe the Giants beat the Saints. I was shocked.
But Ryan Downs falls to 3-1. Matt moves to 3-1. You love to see it.
Yeah.
Mike, big win for you, 143. You know, your wins are big. They're not like me. You're not winning 101 to 92. You're putting up over 130 points every week, buddy.
Yeah, dude, I'm getting lucky. I'm getting very lucky. It's always someone going off.
I think you definitely have the best starting lineup in the entire league.
Wow.
I mean,
thank you.
It's a bold statement. I like it.
Yeah. I hope, long may it continue. You know what I'm saying? Cooper Kupp kind of came back down to earth. And then, but dude, Carl Patterson, man, I can't believe that. Like, that is just a shocker. Three touchdowns.
Three touchdowns. That's not real. So
that is not real.
Touchdowns off. It's like a 15-point day.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
Which is probably it's not good enough here, right? You lose.
Yeah, of course I lose. Yeah, I know, of course. Yeah, no, I'm riding my luck, and Tyler Boyd stepped up. AJ Brown got hurt. He was in my starting lineup, and then Tyler Boyd Thursday night dropped 20 points. I love that. So
you were not expecting that, were you?
I knew he was gonna have a good game because they were playing Jacksonville, but I didn't think 20 without a touchdown, 20 points. That's pretty good.
Man, they paid Barber, man. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
How much money? 20, 28, 22?
$21.
$21.
And then the Panthers defense had -4, which was a $26 defense, if you remember that. It's a $26 defense.
There's our boy Tariq. Danny, the Tariq Cohen owner. Wow.
Don't sleep on Danny, dude. Don't sleep on
Danny. Be
Don't sleep on Danny. 1-3
plays out. Tariq's role.
I like it. I like it.
Especially if there's no David Montgomery.
No David? He'll probably get a little more work.
Would he be the RB1 if over
Nah, probably not over Damian. But I think he'll be like 50-50 or 60-40, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. They like him in the return game, obviously, but they just got Jakeem Grant. They traded a 6th-round pick for him. So I don't know what the plan is for Tariq. I know they're paying him, so they got to use him, but Hannigan,
they will.
What a win over Dave.
Yeah, yeah. Can I start off by saying
over Primo?
Thursday night, Jamar Chase, DJ Chark, and McPherson put up a combined 18 points Thursday night.
I was like, there's no way in the world I won this. I wasn't even going to watch football on Sunday. I was like, I lost him. There's no point.
Yeah, three slots had 18 points. I was like, I don't know how he gets out of this. And you got out of it. Yeah. Amazing, dude.
I can't believe it. I was telling Tyler, like, I didn't win that game. Dave lost that game.
I mean, like, you expect more out of CD, and then Myles Gaskin 0.3. That's kind of hard to believe. Like I said, I think Dave's team, I've talked about it in prior episodes, very sexy. He's got some sexy players. Like, you expect big numbers out of them, but this happens sometimes where it's false. It's not really there. Like, it's inflated. So I predict a lot more of this for Dave. He's got to be happy about Mr. Schultz. He was weak at tight end, so that's something to be proud of this week. He's got maybe a solidified at tight end. Maybe he's a tight end 8 or tight end 9. Maybe tight end 5. I don't know. Looking upside, I don't know where he's at on Schultz. I'm sure he's looking to upgrade that position, but I think that was his weakest spot. Now I'm kind of considering RB2. Michael Carter. Gainwell. Oh, Gainwell had a big game.
He's got a good bench. He's got a nice bench. That's one thing that Mike, your team, your starting lineup's great, but you have no depth.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
So maybe Dave's in it for the long haul.
James Conner has been looking so good for you though, Hannigan.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
Yeah,
that's definitely luck. 4 touchdowns in 2 weeks. That's unbelievable.
We were talking about it before the episode, and then Mikey 0-4, man, taking a big L. Has Mikey broke 100 points yet? I don't think he has. Rob, 121. Big game from him. Joe Mixon, Saquon Barkley. We liked Rob's team. Thought it was very solid. Thielen, Woods. Woods, I hear, is going to get a lot more work moving forward. That's the word on the street. They're trying to include him more. And Dallas Goedert is just still performing.
Yeah.
Darnell Mooney, big game.
Yeah.
We saw that
Damien
live.
Harris hasn't looked good. Justin Fields only put up 6 points, which is crazy because I thought he had an amazing game. But he had the interception and
Now he just
didn't have
they
to do
were
that
rushing
much.
the ball in. They
Yeah.
were rushing touchdowns.
it was a
Looked like
4
my
rushing
Madden
touchdowns.
team.
Yeah.
Think
I
about
know.
it. He's played almost 2 full games now, and he has yet to score a touchdown.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's insane. That's got to change. That has to change. It will
Oh,
change.
it'll change this week. But I mean,
Yeah.
will he have the gumption to start him?
Oh, he's already announced it started, right?
Yeah, he's announced him as a starter, but we'll have to see when we get into these
Oh,
matchups if he's
you're
going to
talking
start him or
about-
not. I don't know if you trust him. I
Oh,
don't know
Mikey.
where Mikey's head's at. He needs
Mikey,
to win real
yeah.
bad.
who else? Oh, he's got Bridgewater.
Well, I think he has somebody else. I think he made a pickup. I think he picked up Tyler or Taylor.
Taylor, yeah,
Heineke.
Haneke, yeah.
Oh, he's
But-
got 3 quarter. He's got 3 quarterbacks and 3 tight ends. How many kickers does he have?
Only one. But okay. Let's keep it moving. Now we have our segment coveted who he played for. We'll put you guys on the clock. We'll get it rolling here. We got the names right here. This one was very interesting. All of these guys have scored multiple touchdowns. More than one touchdown for these guys, if you're paying attention on Sundays. Khalif Raymond, receiver. And
The
he
Lions.
Damn, that was
Khalif
quick.
Raymond, he scored multiple touchdowns on the year. It's only been 4 weeks. This guy scored twice.
I mean, he almost caught 3 touchdowns.
Oh, you know who it is?
Did you want you watching the game?
Yeah.
You guys weren't watching that game?
Damn.
Mike had no idea. Yes. You know what? I'm going to take
Yeah.
that as an L for Mike. He does play for the Detroit
What?
Lions. We
You know, I
watched
could have
him
got
live,
it.
Mike.
I could have got it. You never know. Nah. Yeah, I didn't know.
Detroit
I
scored on
didn't
the
know.
other end zone a lot, right, Mike? We couldn't see. There's a lot of alcohol involved.
Nah, dude, I couldn't see anything, man. I wasn't sure who was out there. To be honest, they have some no-name receivers though too, you know. But.
Yeah. Khalif Raymond does play for the Detroit Lions. Shout out to Hannigan on knowing that. Great work.
All right, Hannigan. For these next ones though, you gotta if you know it, just let me go first. All right. And if I know it, I'll let you go first. Okay.
I like it. I like the confidence. Ced Wilson, receiver.
Do you know this one, Hannigan?
I have no idea.
I have no idea either. I'm gonna guess.
Okay. Let me give you a hint.
Wilson.
NFC.
Oh, thank God you said that. I was totally about to say Houston. Okay. Ced Wilson, NFC.
Ced Wilson, receiver, scored multiple touchdowns on the
Yeah,
year.
I'm saying Seattle.
Seattle.
Hannigan, go ahead.
I have no idea. I'm not even sure.
Just throw a team out there. You don't play for the Bears. I'll
NFC.
give you that
NFC
one.
team. Just throw an NFC team down.
I have no idea. I've never heard of him. I have no idea.
You're gonna go no guess.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
gonna say he's saying Arizona. That's your guess,
Yeah,
Hannigan.
Arizona.
Ced Wilson.
Yeah.
Plays for the Dallas Cowboys.
Wow, I knew
How about
that.
them Cowboys?
I knew that actually. I knew that. That's hilarious. All right. That's
This
a good
man was just picked up. He's a tight end. CJ Uzama
one.
was
Uzoma.
just picked up in our league.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where he plays? He scored
I
multiple
know.
touchdowns. Okay, you know.
I'm gonna guess the Bengals. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah,
Mike, where
great
you-
guess.
Yeah,
great
I
guess.
might know
Great
Cincinnati.
guess.
You guys both
Yeah,
did.
great guess. He had 2
Congratulations.
touchdowns. Yeah, that was good. That was great.
Okay. This one's very tough. And I'll be real with you. I didn't know where he played either, but he scored 2 touchdowns.
He's got 2 touchdowns. Okay.
Jody Fortson.
Mm.
You'll never guess this. I'll tell you right now. AFC, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
AFC. You don't
AFC
know.
West. AFC West.
AFC West. That's easy. Why would you say that?
You know? Okay, you have yours locked. AFC West. There's only 4 teams in that division. You have the Chargers,
The Raiders, the Chiefs,
Raiders, the
Chiefs.
Kansas City Chiefs,
Yeah.
and
the Denver
the
Broncos.
Denver Broncos.
I'm gonna go with Broncos as a guess.
You're gonna go with Broncos, Mike. Where are you going?
I'm gonna go Raiders.
It wasn't that easy. He plays for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yikes! Yeah, he got us. That was good. That was good.
And he's got multiple. He's got multiple
He's got
touchdowns.
2 touchdowns on the year.
Wow.
All the Mikey's really pissed about those 2 touchdowns. Should have went to Kelsey. Last but not least, this man has 3 touchdowns on the year. Jawan Johnson. He's been picked up in fantasy.
Yeah.
Not recently, but he has been picked up.
Hannah, you know this one?
3 touchdowns. NFC player.
What's that?
NFC player. I know our viewers are screaming his name. They know this guy. He's been on the waiver wire. He's been picked up. He's actually been on the waiver wired segment, Mike. You should know this guy.
Oh, yeah, of course. He was on my team at one point.
He was like, oh, you know it. Okay.
Oh, you know who it is?
No clue? Okay, Mike, where do you got?
New Orleans Saints.
He does play for the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a good one. That was good. That was good.
You guys did pretty well, though. I'm pretty impressed. Some of these, like Jody Fortson, it would have never got.
Raymond was he? I can't believe you guys didn't get Raymond, but that shot off my tongue. Because I was thinking about picking him up after I saw him play. I'm like, man, this guy's getting some targets.
Yeah, no Tyrell Williams this year for Detroit.
Yeah, he plays for I don't know who he plays for now. He plays for someone else.
No, he plays for Detroit.
No, he still plays for Detroit. You're right.
Yeah. We watched him live. Mike, he scored 2 touchdowns on us. But it's not like the Bears are announcing his name. You know, they might have said his name or something. I don't know. We were faded. There was a lot of crown involved. Shout out to Mikey.
Yeah.
Does Mikey constantly walk around with a little crown on him?
No.
Everywhere he goes?
It's in his. He wears a belt, and it's on the belt. He's just the crown is.
It
right
just
there,
hangs up the side.
Yeah, it's just ready to go.
No, I requested. Mikey was like, "What do you want me to bring?" I was like, "Well, you know, you only can bring one thing, buddy. You have to bring that crown." He said, "I got some crown vanilla." I was like, "Oh, please." We were just taking shots left and right, man. The bottle, I actually have it on me because I took it all home in the freezer. There's like this much left. It's hilarious. You can just top it off one shot.
Yeah, shout out Mikey. The steak was fire too.
Oh yeah, dude.
So good.
It was like from a a Mexican like a mercado. You know what I'm saying? Like a little market. He got it from there, and it was, oh my gosh. It was cooked very well. But baby down. Let's move forward with the predictions. I'll start off with my matchup, which I think is a marquee matchup. I am playing Chris Piani this week, who's 3-1, and he is projected to lose to me. How does that sound?
It doesn't sound good to me.
Oh, you're not about it.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know. This is a tough one. Another tough one.
This is a really. I said marquee matchup. Obviously, there's some cues on the screen right now. I plan on Jacobs and McKissick playing. I just want to let you know I've done the research. They're gonna play. It'd be a last minute thing if they didn't. But had they not play, we're obviously David Johnson with 7.82. It's a little bit of a drop. Is gonna go in there. Just so you know.
Yeah. I'm taking Piani.
All right. Hangen, do you have any guesses here?
Oh, boy. I'm sorry. I couldn't hear anything you guys said.
No. I'm asking who you got here. Me versus Piani. I'm projected to win by 9 points, but I do have some cues. Who do you think wins this matchup?
I mean, you got 2 RBs that are questionable. So
you're gonna roll Piani. I like
he's got Elliott though. I gotta go with Piani, man. I don't know. I don't have faith in those running backs.
Ooh, I like that.
I hope they both put up 40, so I'll call you personally and tell you when it'd be good. No, I love it.
Don't do that.
Okay, guys, come on.
All right, let's keep it moving.
You sure you want this, Tyler?
No, it's totally fine, man. Bring the kids on. This is great. You got a big day ahead of you. I understand.
Okay.
Mike is playing Ryan Downs. You gotta take care of him. It's
I think I gotta go, guys.
All right.
Sorry.
No problem.
All right, guys. I'll see you later.
All right, take it easy.
All right,
Stop
bye.
it.
Kid's going wild.
Yeah.
That's totally fine though. We knew this was a precaution. But let's keep it moving, Mike.
Hey,
you
shout
are
out
playing-
Hannigan's kids. Yeah.
Oh yeah, shout out. Well, he actually had a sleepover today. There was more kids
Oh,
there.
word.
Yeah, there
okay,
was like 5 kids there.
Okay.
You're playing Downs this week. This is a marquee matchup.
Yeah, he's 3-1 and I'm 4-0. Damn, this is a tough matchup here. If Cordell Patterson drops another 35, I mean, who could go against me, right? Nah, I don't know, man.
I predict Cordell to put up 15 for you this week, 15.7.
I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week.
I think it's good enough to get you the win here. I'm taking you.
I like that. I gotta
5-0,
take myself.
baby.
Yeah, I gotta take myself. Always take yourself, right?
If you what is it where you think you've definitely, I know you don't like to get ahead of yourself. I know you don't. I know you hate this question.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But 7-0, are we in the playoffs? When do you feel comfortable? Like, now I'm not saying first round bye. I'm just saying I'm in the playoffs. 7-0,
9-0.
9-0.
Yeah.
There's
That's
only
when I would
12
feel
weeks.
I know. No, there's 13 this year.
Is there 13?
Yeah, they moved. Remember, we added
We did add a week.
Yeah.
Right, because it's an extra. Yes. 13. Right. So 9 wins.
9 wins, yeah.
So then 9-4, you feel like you're in the. So you must want first round bye status. That's what you want.
Nah, it's like, I mean, because there could be a bunch of guys on 8-5. You never know,
Well, there's 2 0-4s and like 3 1-3s.
You never know, dude. Who knows? I mean, like Dave won 9 straight. Xavier's lost 12 straight. You never know these things. You know what I'm saying?
I like it, playing it safe, but you're gonna take yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna take myself. Obviously we love Downs' team, but I'll take myself.
Okay.
I gotta take myself. I have to.
I like it.
Hopefully Devontae drops some points too.
We were so close to Hannigan's matchup.
Damn, I know, man. I want to get him for the Sandusky too.
The Sandusky Hotline. Yeah. I had some great questions for him.
Yeah, damn. We'll make him record it. Let's just make him record it, And
sure, we can get something from him at some point. I know he's real busy tonight. It was nice of him to at least attempt it. But he is playing Jesse this week. Jesse picked up Damian Williams. That's a bloated number, 1704. Wow. I don't know. I may go back on my pick here with that. Why is he projected 1704?
Dude, you really like these projections, don't you? You like looking at the projections, don't you?
I do. I think they matter. I think you guys are tripping. I'm going to stick with my original pick. I'm going to stick with my original pick. I'm taking Hannigan here, Jesse. Apologies, but I like his matchups. I really do. I expect big numbers out of Jared Cook again. Eckler went on a podcast and said, expect big things out of Jared Cook this year. He's having a resurgent year. Yeah. And I think it was real. Unfortunately, I took Darren Waller. I wouldn't say unfortunately. Fortunately, I took Darren Waller early, where I just marked off the tight end position and didn't really care anymore. And I continue to do that. I'm not a big believer of the double tight end strategy personally, but I know Herman originated it and we'll never forget it. And Mikey has definitely instilled that in his team. But we're talking about Jesse, Terry McLaurin, DJ Moore. DJ Moore's been really good this year. Dalvin's been kind of weird. The Q there, I don't know, the injury. He didn't play 1 week already. He's got Davis in the flex. I was wondering what he would do with his flex. He put Davis in there. And he is starting Tannehill at Jacksonville on the road instead of Kirk Cousins at home against Detroit. That's a mistake, right? I would start Cousins at home, wouldn't you?
Dude, who knows, man? Who knows? Because let's say Detroit's run defense is bad, and then all they do is run it into the end zone, and then he doesn't have to throw the ball. And he doesn't have to throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? Or Jacksonville's defense is bad, and Derrick Henry just has a field day, and Ryan Tannehill doesn't have to do any throwing. You never really know. I think it's hit or miss.
Right. So you think Jesse's betting on the latter, right? He's betting on Dalvin Cook to get a lot of yards because they're going to be up big. Got to run the clock out. I like it. So are you taking Jesse then?
Dude, Urban Meyer. You know the whole Urban Meyer situation?
Oh, I saw the scandal.
Yeah. So I think Jacksonville is gonna either lose heavily or win heavily. Like I think they're gonna get destroyed or they're gonna win big. And I think in this case, I think they're gonna get destroyed. And then Urban Meyer's gonna get fired. So I would want to have Ryan Tannehill in there against that Jacksonville Jaguars defense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So expecting big numbers out of Tannehill this week.
Yeah, I am. Is it enough to beat Hannigan? No. Yes, I do think it's enough to beat.
You think Tannehill will outscore Patrick Mahomes against Buffalo at home?
Yes, for sure. I think Buffalo's going to shut down Mahomes.
Wow, what? Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm pro. I think they're going to be 2 or 3.
I love it.
I'm not a hater. The guy had 5 touchdowns last game. He's amazing. The guy's amazing. I think they're going to be 2 and 3. I think Buffalo defense is really good. I don't know. Now you're swaying me again, dude. Why are you doing this to me? All right, I'm going Hannigan. Final answer. That's it.
Wow, Jess is going to be so disappointed in us. I love it.
You swayed me. You swayed me.
And it's not because he was on the episode. I really like. I picked this before, but obviously Damian Williams makes a different story. But could you see a world where Damian only puts up like 6 points?
Of course I can, dude. What if they're down? What if they're down 14? They can't run the ball, and he doesn't.
He does catch the ball out of the back.
Oh, he does. Okay.
I feel you. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. That's a tough one. Marquee matchup, though. I mean, it's a lot of points probably on the board. We'll skip the next matchup because it's our game of the week. But Mikey 0-4 is playing Matt 3-1. Mikey is not favored to win this game, and I think I followed suit.
Yeah, when you see Mikey's team, no name really stands out except for the 2.
Hopkins, Kelsey. That's
Kelsey
it.
Hopkins. That's it. Everyone else is just kind of like, eh.
He started his third round. Was it his 3rd round pick? No, it was his 4th round pick, Marquez Callaway, right?
4th round pick.
4th round pick.
Darnell Mooney, 100 yards last game.
Darnell Mooney had a big game.
Yeah, no, I think this is a big win for Matt again.
Matt, yeah.
This guy's going to be 4-1.
5.
Matt's going to be 4-1. Jesus Christ. Mikey, I don't know if you want, look, you don't need anyone else's opinion. You're a beast. You've been doing better than me the last 4 years in a row. But I would start AJ Green over Marquez Callaway. Have you seen AJ Green? He's been balling.
No, I agree. He has been balling. Xavier, I spoke to Danny. He was really worried about this one, man. Xavier is favored to beat Danny at the moment. Najee Harris is getting the most work in the NFL. He's just got the worst quarterback and the worst line in front of him. Imagine you drafted Saquon Barkley and Najee Harris on your team.
That'd be insane.
You just had the worst.
You know what's funny? No, that wasn't possible. Someone took Saquon pretty early, I think.
No, absolutely. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I could see a world where you're in 10 or 12 man. It could happen.
Yeah. This is a tough matchup, dude. I don't know who to take. I'm going to take Xavier because he needs to win. So I'm going to give it to Xavier here.
I'm on the same boat. I think Xavier needs this win more. Therefore, his team will perform better.
Right? Is that how that works? I don't think that's how that works.
Oh, God. All right. This is a good one. Don't Touch My Head versus Kootsang Clan. These are 2 good team names this year. Dave is favored to win by 10. I think Dave's going to get a lot of projections every week because his team, like I said, is sexy and they're projected to score a lot. But my sources say Rob will win this game.
Your sources? You got sources now?
I got sources, and he'll move to 2-3, and Dave will go on a 2-game skid.
Really? I disagree. I think Dave wins this.
Easy, huh? Latavius Murray as his flex.
I think CD and Keenan had bad games last week, so I think they're going to bounce back and have a big game. And then Dalton Schultz, I think he's going to have a big game again. I don't like that Browns defense there. I would not start the Browns defense, but I think the Steelers defense is going to drop 30.
They're on the road. Yeah. Browns D has been good this year, but they are on the road. Hot take. Robert Woods, Adam Thielen, Dallas Goedert will outscore Keenan Allen, CeeDee Lamb, Darren Schultz, or what's his
Dalton
name?
Schultz.
Dalton Schultz. Thank you. Dalton Schultz this week.
I mean, it's
Hot
not
take.
that. Yeah, I guess it is a hot take because these
Is
guys
it a
were
mild
drafted
take or is it
earlier.
a hot take?
Nah, it's a hot take. No, it's a hot take for sure.
That's where I think that's why he wins. The same argument for
Yeah,
my team, why I think I'm going to be Piani this week. Obviously, the running back deficit's going to be big, but I think my receivers will separate enough to make it a closer matchup.
yeah. That's a tough call. I'm going with Dave here. What are you going with? Rob?
Taking Rob, baby.
I like that. I like
Last
that.
but not least, this happens sometimes twice a year, but it's once a year this year. We got for the game of the week, Nate
Oh my god! I
is
just saw
playing
his
Joe,
name.
baby. We've not seen a lot of
Did
action
you
on the
see
group
his
meet.
name? Tyler, did you read his name? Read his team name, please.
So Solar Coaster Life in Prison. You haven't seen this update in the picture?
I haven't seen the life in prison one. I just saw the picture. I didn't know he said life in prison.
This is
That's
a
wrong,
shot
man.
directly at Nate.
Free R.
Saying
Kelly.
it's over.
Free R. Kelly. Oh man. This is a good game of the week, man.
6-6 all time against each other. 6-6 all time against each other. The only separation is Joe has 3 championships. Nate, 0.
Damn.
Nate's best finish, 3rd place his rookie year, which Joe was not in the league.
Wow. Wow.
Projections say Joe here.
I'm going with Joe too.
Are you?
Yeah, I am. Not a confident, but I am. Could you imagine Derrick Henry just has 40 again against Jacksonville? I could totally see it. Like, why wouldn't you? Yeah, easily, like just break another 30, 80-yard run. Why not?
Chuba Hubbard is not Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, they have different names, Tyler.
He's not Mike Davis either.
No, he's not.
This is going to be a lot harder for Nate. I'm sorry. I think the deficit running back is too much to overcome. His receivers aren't that much, but I mean, like Mike Evans, I would think is less than Stephon Diggs. But I would argue Odell, especially with the injury to Jarvis, is better than Marvin Jones. Marvin Jones hasn't showed up at all this year. But
He's gonna have to next week, though.
I don't trust Melvin Gordon. I trust Hunter.
Not against Pittsburgh. Hell no.
I trust Hunter 3rd down Renfro. I really do.
100% I do. And the slot receiver for the Bears is trash. The corner, the nickel, whatever.
The nickel corner, you're so right. So that's where my head lies, and I'm gonna roll with the champ here, and he's gonna get it right and move. This is crazy. He's gonna move to 7-6 on all time, and he's gonna have 3 championships over this man. Like he said, it's the Buffalo Bills to his New England Patriots. The slander against Nate is real. I don't apologize, man. It's what you put on the paper, what's been said, what's been done. 3-time. And he's featured here this week, game of the week. I think it's a pivotal matchup for Joe. You know, he's got to get that mediocre 6. What would be this year? It's 13 weeks, 6-7 finish. He's got to get that 6-7 finish. And this is a key win he needs to achieve here to get to that point.
Yeah. He will get there. Scroll down a little bit. I want to see the bench.
Samaje Perine. If Joe doesn't play, Joe Mixon by that, would you put Perine in for none of those running backs? Hunter Renfro.
I would bench Marvin Jones, put Hunter Renfro to the regular receiver slot, then start Samaje Perine. Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. Cortland Sutton's fantasy value dropped heavy when Teddy Bridgewater got hurt, by the way.
Oh, I know.
That
says a lot about Drew Lock, right?
Yeah, Drew Lock is not a good quarterback, but he throws to the tight end. But the Steelers defense is going to be ready for that. Dude, they're going to get destroyed, Denver is. I think they're going to get rocked, like bad.
Denver was undefeated to start the year, and they lost.
I know.
Lose a couple straight like that?
Yeah, 100%.
And then you agree with the Sam Darnold start?
You know what, dude?
Yeah,
I would start Allen Robinson. Why not? Start Allen Robinson over Melvin Gordon. Just bench Melvin Gordon, dude. You don't need him. Not this week. He's not going to get nothing against
McCaffrey was caught in pads, by the way, this week.
Stop it.
He was caught in pads.
Dude, but he has hamstring.
The hamstring, though, that's a lingering injury. You
don't play with that. You don't play with that.
No. That's why I'm saying I think Nate's got to wait a little bit to get back on the rock. Luckily, we do have 13 weeks this year as an extra week in there. So don't fret. I know it sucks losing to your rival, but I don't think we're going to be wrong here, Mike. I feel real confident.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Real confident.
Sorry, Nate. Sorry, Nate, and sorry, R. Kelly.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
Well, we obviously that wraps the predictions with the game of the week, and then of course we had the Sandusky Hotline here ready and go for Hannigan. But Mike, I think we could talk about your team or
Nah. Come on, man.
You want to take a moment to interview me?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's talk about your team. All right. So Tyler, are you nervous at all?
No.
Because for a second,
this is I appreciate you asking that question because
I was gonna finish my question. Can I finish the question? No, I was gonna say, for a second there, you had some supreme confidence that week one, and then your confidence was a little shaken. Now you're a little, you
lost to Danny.
You lost 2 in a row. You lost to me. You lost to Danny.
Yeah.
And then you won again. So are you back to the same confidence you had week one?
We never left.
We
always believed. We knew the team was great. We drafted the team. Never faltered. This is the best draft I've ever had. I've never came in. I don't say that every year. You could say I do, but I really feel confident about this year. I think the stud at receiver, and you got to shout him out, Deebo Samuel.
Yes.
Did I have any expectation that he'd be a top 5 receiver? No.
Yeah.
I was hoping for top 15, top 12 at best.
Right.
But the fact that he's done that and solidified my flex position, not worried. Obviously with the injury to David, that, like I said, chink in the armor definitely hurts.
He'll come back.
But he'll come back.
Right.
That's the best part about all this. My team is so good that we can have a deficit at running back and still win. A la Mikey. Look, how did Mikey go to 2 championships with no running backs? We got to get it done. We got to get players to fill those spots. Am I looking to make a trade? Always available. There's guys out there I'm definitely interested in. There's guys I've definitely poked at, but I'm not moving.
Trying to move those is a real question. Oh, you're not moving Tyreek.
Not moving Tyreek, guys.
Okay.
You put up 47. I mean, you got the offers when you put up 8.7 the other week. I got offers. None of them are good enough. I took him 8th overall for a reason. And like Mike, I'm off running back. I used to praise and say, you gotta have your 2 RBs. You don't. Not in fantasy football. Not if you're a PPR league. Absolutely not.
Well, the league has changed, right? We could talk about that.
The NFL
league has changed. Yeah, the NFL has changed. Back then, we used to have 30 rushes a game. You get 20 to the main running back, maybe 10 to the backup. Now, you're getting 45 passes a game, and that's normal. That doesn't even.
Yeah.
Back then, I remember. Yeah, Phillip would have a 50 pass game, and people would be like, "Oh my God, he's throwing the ball too much." And it's like, no, not anymore. No, so I agree with you. Yeah, you don't even need running backs anymore. I mean, you need running backs.
No, you got to start somebody.
You got to start someone.
I'm putting David Johnson in there, obviously. I mean, what are we doing? I mean, you saw I put in Gio when we got like 3 out of him or whatever. It's not good. You want to get to, what is the threshold for each position, right? Minimum 10 points, right? In our league, it's got to be 10 points.
Yeah.
That's the minimum. Obviously,
right.
we want 30s and 40s. Obviously, yes. But if a guy puts down less than 10, unless it's your special teams, you're worried. You're really worried, especially if it's a big contributor. I mean, Nate had like a 0 point something out of Naheem Hines last week. That's not acceptable. This guy usually puts up 15, 14. But the game got away from where he's key at, which is the short passing, intermediate, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it just didn't work out. But no, to answer your question, I'm not worried. This is the best I've felt in a few years. Probably since 2018 when I suffered that second place loss to Mikey.
Yeah, because when you look at your team, there's not much of a weakness. If you really look at it, like, I like your team a lot, and your kicker has been going off. Like, he had a bad game last week because he only had 1 point, but your kicker's been going off. And your team looks
running
good,
back,
dude.
right? That's the weakness.
No, it's not, dude. You just had guys injured. I mean, like, first of all, you drafted amazing at running back. You had Jacobs, Montgomery, and Edwards. Edwards got hurt, and then
I know.
Jacobs looked great week 1, got hurt, came back. Montgomery gets hurt this week. He's coming back. He'll be fine. But dude, every time I look at your team, the one slot I keep looking at is Darren Waller at tight end. I'm like,
how did it happen?
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, I know that exactly. Because I'm like, yeah, you have a strong team, but then how did you get that position covered?
Well, I went Tyreek at 8, and then I wrapped around and took our guy Darren Waller.
Which is crazy that you still got 2 running backs and Debo.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, you know.
I like
dude, such a
Hannigan.
value pick. Such a value pick, you know.
I like
you gotta feel good.
Hannigan.
For
Foremost.
for not taking the guys that you want.
For not you know what? I'll be real with you. I never have to worry.
Damn, that's disrespectful.
That's not disrespectful.
That is disrespectful.
Look, me and Hannigan we got different values on different guys.
Nah, come on. You're trying to talk. You're disrespectful.
If I drive next to Mikey, I'm a little worried because I'm on Mikey's philosophy. I'm like, no, don't take no time.
Nah, you know, yeah, I guess.
You know, the guys behind us, right? Like Mikey was 5 tight end.
Yeah.
You know, Jesse wanted a tight end this year. The guys behind didn't really care about tight end, and that's why we floated back around. I was going to get Waller. That's the only reason. It just played out that way. But who knows next year? These guys are changing it up every year. It's crazy. You don't know what to expect.
Yeah. I would say you're probably the most. You deserve to be the most confident 2-2 player out here. You know, 2-2 record.
The loss to Danny, I lost by like a point, didn't I? I don't remember. It was real close. I lost, and I don't think it was a point. I'm exaggerating, but my L's are not big L's where it's like, oh my god.
No, your team looks good, dude.
It feels bad. I mean, it feels good losing to you. It doesn't feel good losing to 1 and 3. I'm his only.
Yeah. It doesn't. I mean, but you know, any given Sunday, right? Any given Sunday. All right, so, dude, you have some good squad. I don't know. Like, I don't even know. I don't have any questions for you. You seem like you're confident. You're not worried. You know what I'm saying? What's with this Derek Carr pickup, though? Can we talk about that? He's been balling. I understand.
Double dip.
Are you ever starting him over Russell's?
By a week, sure.
This guy is just
that week rude. 7.
Do you know how badly Mikey could use a quarterback right now? You should be sending him a trade. Trade right now.
Mikey, what do you want to do, buddy?
Darren Waller, Derek Carr.
No,
listen. Darren Waller, Derek Carr for Travis Kelce. You wouldn't do it? You wouldn't do it? No, you're trying to get 2 things? No, it would have to be Darren Waller, Derek Carr for Travis Kelce. Would you do that?
Hell no. What?
Waller's
a number 2 right behind him.
He's a first-round tight end.
No, Darren Waller is right behind him. That's not that big of an upgrade. I get it.
You're not even using Derek Carr.
You're saying Derek Carr's a waiver wire pickup. I did spend some fab dollars on him. Okay, he's not free.
Damn. All right. So
no, but like
this guy has just letting you guys know, Tyler has the highest trade value of all time on all of his players. Don't even come at him.
True.
Unless you're willing to bend over.
Have you made a trade this year, Mike?
And put lube in your.
Have you made a trade this year?
Don't talk to me about JD McKissic
because I made a trade.
I don't want to talk about
away Sterling Shepard.
That was not a trade. That's not a trade.
What do you
2 bench
that?
Guys. What have you started?
2
JD
players were exchanged. It's a trade.
2 bench guys.
What do you want? You want block? You're right. I don't make block.
I want you to trade someone in your top 7 rounds. That's what I counted. That's a trade, in my opinion. If you draft them in the first 7 rounds, that's a trade, in my opinion.
That says a lot about my draft capital, huh? I had a really good draft, huh? I got that boy Sterling Shepard.
What? JD McKissic?
I know I didn't draft him. I traded for JD.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's not like I don't think Piani drafted McKissic. Did Piani draft? I think he picked him up.
Sterling? No, I drafted Sterling, didn't I?
No, I'm talking about Piani picked up McKissic.
Oh, he might have. That's fine.
That doesn't count. Running back. We're still waiting on our first trade of the year. I'm getting offers, by the way.
I'm getting offers.
We need to. No, I'm not getting offers for Cup. I'm getting offers for different guys on my team.
Who?
I got an offer for Devontae Adams. I'm mulling over right now.
Oh, it's a possibility, is what you're saying.
Nah, I don't think I'm going to do it, to
it's
be honest
counter?
with you.
You're going to counter?
Nah, because then it's like, you know, you can only start so many guys. I'm not trying to do. Yeah, 2-for-1 feels weird to me. At this point, because you only start. You know what I'm saying? You can only start so many guys.
That's a depth move.
Right.
Shout out to Downs last year. He made a depth move.
Right.
Or no, he
Right.
gave up depth to get a guy. Right. That's what he did. So it's really where you feel at. Like somebody like Matt, who has depth at running back, I would take advantage.
Leonard Fournette looked really good against the Patriots, man. I gotta be honest.
What
I
could you
would
get
love
for
to
Leonard
trade him.
Fournette? Like, could you get a wide receiver 2 for Leonard Fournette right now? Probably.
Yeah, you definitely
Like
could.
Leonard Fournette, Robert Woods could happen.
He's not a 2 though. Wide receiver, but he is a 2, isn't he?
He's a 2.
Yeah, I would give
I'm
up
just trying
Brandon
to think
Cooks.
of guys.
I would give up Brandon Cooks for him.
Yeah, Brandon Cooks for him straight up. That probably could happen. But it's like, does Matt need that depth? I thought we said Matt's team is the deepest in the league right now. I think we agreed on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
But that's yeah. I was gonna say that's enough talking about our teams though. We're good, right?
Sure. It's been a really good year this year, and of course we can't wait to get more people. And then for my opponent this week, Piani, you ready for this L, baby? Because I get to watch the whole Sunday. I can't wait. I'll be talking mad smack over the group me when I'm just blowing you out. I expect Tariq Hill against Buffalo. I know he's not favored to do well, but he will. They're at home. They're in Arrowhead. He's going to ball out.
Yep. And then
go ahead.
And then basketball draft this weekend.
It's a Saturday. So excited,
Yes, sir.
man. Shout out to the guys who are in the league. You know who you are, who are coming. Any mocks, Mike?
Not a single one. I don't even know who's on whose team right now.
Do you want me to send you the cheat sheet?
I need another week. We push it back.
There's no pushing it back. This
oh
date is
my
concrete.
God.
Solid.
I'm screwed. I'm so screwed. I don't know what to do.
You guys are still going to the haunted house after?
Yeah, for sure.
It's up in Rosemont.
Okay.
So
cool.
We're going to be up there anyway. Won't even be that far.
Okay, cool.
And then going home be easy. But okay, well, that was great. Shout out to Hanny for coming on when he could. He was busy, but we wanted to get him in the episode, and he had his moment. But that'll wrap it up here for week 5, second take, Mike. 4-0, baby.
Excited. I don't look excited, but I'm excited.
5-0.
Damn. The thing is, though, it doesn't matter. It matters because I'll make the playoffs if I keep this up.
I see what you're saying. Yes.
But you gotta win when it comes to the ship. I'm looking too far ahead though. I'm hoping I beat. God, I just forgot who I'm playing. I hope I beat whoever I'm playing.
Disrespect.
I'm not disrespected. I'm just saying I hope
it's already a dub in his head.
Ryan Downs 3-1. Ryan Downs. Let's not disrespect.
Moved on to week 6 already, man.
I hope I can beat Ryan Downs. But 4-1 is a good record too, right? But I think I could beat him. Let's go.
No, you need this win because you're trying to win the division too. That's extra $100.
You're right. You're right.
Piani, right on your tail too.
Yeah. No, you're 2-2.
Piani's 3-1. I know, but I'm right. I'm the next bet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's only 4 weeks. You're right. That's a good call. It's true. I need to win.
Last but not least, before we go, can I shout out the Chicago Bulls? Can I shout out AC, our GM?
Could we buy these tickets?
Oh, I'm already going to a game. My brother-in-law, shout him out, bought me a ticket.
What's up?
28th, Joe Kim Noah appreciation that night. I got to buy a Joe Kim jersey. Sad I don't own one. I got D Rose in the closet, but I got no Joe Kim. The Bulls, did you see those highlights, Mike? They looked ridiculous.
They look great.
They're playing Cleveland.
They look great.
Really good.
They look really good.
Lonzo, can I get that Lonzo Ball jersey? No.
You want to wear a Lakers jersey? Sure.
Oh, I love it. All right. Second take,
man.
week 5, Mike.
Yes, I'll see you. Good to wrap it up. Good luck to all the GMs.
5-0.